Here we go. Bismillah.
All right, Assalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome back to day 18 of the Ramadan by Kids for Kids program. Today we have some fun stuff planned for you. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I'm going to hand it off to, I believe, Fatima. You're going next?
Sister Zakia is going next.
Sister Zakia is going next. So, inshallah, we're going to introduce Sister Zakia, who's going to have an amazing presentation just for you guys.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I gave you homework, and homework was that you were supposed to make the list of the du'as that you made in your life and they were manifested. How many of you have done that? Fatma, did you? MashaAllah. Hamna? Anyone else? You can raise your hand.
Yesterday.
Okay, when we are in a course, this was a course, right? So if you don't come, then you watch the recording. Make that habit for your life, okay? Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي اللهم ربنا زدنا علما. So your homework was that you were supposed to make the list of the du'as that are already manifested, you ever made in your life, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted them. Now, you know, we all make dua. Everyone makes dua. Does not matter what situation we are. Especially when we are sad and we are hurt, we make dua. The people who do not believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when they are hurt or they are sad or they are stuck in some kind of situation, even they call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They say, oh God, help me. So it is our choice that what kind of dua we want to make. Obviously, when we are sad and we are hurt, we will make dua. There is no other way. But there are times when we are happy and we make dua by choice. And that is the dua that you plan. Because when you're happy and you're making a dua for something which is going to help you grow. And help you grow means, suppose you have a goal. You want to learn Salah. So this year, your goal was that you want to learn the Arabic and you want to understand. Now, your dua is being manifested. You memorize your Salah, you memorize the translation. Now, next year, you are going to make goal that, oh Allah, I even want to be even closer to you when I'm making Salah. I want more khushu in Salah. And then you will make dua and you'll work on it. It's just one example. So there are happy duas and then there are duas in pain. Everyone makes dua in pain. But the people with the golden heart make choice when they're happy and they're still connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They still make dua when they're happy. And that's what we are planning to do. We believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listens. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listens when we are happy or sad. He doesn't only listen when we are sad. He listens to us when we are happy too. So when we make dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is listening. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't have to, order a bunch of army to go and fulfill whatever Raf is asking, fulfill the command. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just says kun, and it happens. Kun means be, be. Fayakun, and it happens. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says kun, and it happens. So believe on that. See, if I say, okay, here is the Amazon gift card, and you can order any gift that you want. And you place your order. You go to Amazon, you place your order, you punch in your card number and everything. Do you believe that your gift is coming? You're happy, right? You're already feeling excited that my gift is coming. Now we believe on Amazon. When we order Amazon something, we believe that it is coming. This is how, inshallah, when you're making your dua list, I want you to have that kind of belief that if I'm making dua, it's coming. If I'm asking, it's coming. Because I have already requested Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so it's coming. That kind of conviction, that kind of belief and trust on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is needed. The more trust you have, the more quickly, beautifully, your dua will be manifested. Because if you're making dua that, I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, it's too expensive, I don't even have that much money, or maybe, you know, my mom is going to say no, I know my mom is going to say no, then what's the point? If you know, then why you're asking? You have to believe on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are some things that we shouldn't do when we are making dua. Remember, I told you yesterday that your dua, there are 3 boxes and 1 garbage bin. Your dua ends up in one of them. One, you get it now or later, but you get what you ask. One, you get something better. And one, you get it in Jannah. And the 4th is that when people say my dua is never accepted or my dua is not going to be accepted, it goes in the garbage bin. Now, there are some things that we should never do. We should never be shy to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala anything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has everything and he can give us everything. And he promised, he likes it. He says, ask me, I'll give it to you. So don't say, oh my God, I'm so, I don't feel like all the time I'm asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. No, keep asking. Do not feel shy. 17 times a day, at least, you are saying, wa iyyaka nasta'in. Only you, I ask. So ask. Number 2, some people think that when we make dua for dunya, it's not good. Suppose when we make dua for a nice house or a better car, then it's being greedy. I am not greedy. I don't want to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's not it. Because if it was, then why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us this dua in the Quran? Which means, oh Allah, give me give me good in this dunya and give me good in akhirah. Rabbana atina fid dunya. Give me, dunya means dunya, this world. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught us to ask for this dunya too. Muslims, I don't know where this misconception came, but Muslims think that not asking is being pious. No, that's not. That's takabbur. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't like it. When we are in trouble or we really want something and we don't ask him, that's takabbur. You know how if somebody has a beautiful house and you see that house and you wish you had that house and you don't make dua, that's jealousy. But if you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is such a beautiful house, whoever house it is, may Allah mabruk, may Allah give barakah to them. And can I have a house like that too? Because Allah has a house like that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can give you a car like that. So ask for dunya too. Don't complain. As I told you before, don't say my du'as are not accepted. Don't say Allah never gave me anything. Don't say, I don't know how other people have more. I never have it. Don't complain. When you thank Allah, Allah will give you more. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. That's Allah's promise. When you are grateful, I'll give you more. So that's a formula to get more. You like something? Be thankful. You're going to have more of it. And losing patience. I've been teaching you since yesterday. Do not say my du'as are, oh, what's taking it so long? Allah knows when you should have it. Allah knows what you should have. Allah is the best planner. He is the best planner. Trust him. Keep asking and believe and trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One more important thing that we should do before we are making dua, and that is that you have to listen to your heart, not your brain, when you're making dua. How? Your brain is going to say you can't have it. Your brain is going to tell you it's too expensive. Your brain is going to say you already have, why you want one more? But listen to your heart when you're making dua. Listen to your soul. And be brave to ask. He has everything. Be brave. He wants you to ask him. He can grant you everything. Okay? Now, we will do the next part, inshallah, in our tomorrow's class. I want you to think about it. And if you still have not done your homework, do it. And tomorrow, bring your notebook and pencils. If you don't know how to write, bring somebody who can write for you. Inshallah, we are going to make our dua list tomorrow. Okay? And I will post something on YouTube, Facebook. I would like you to print that. Let me show you. Maybe give me 1 second. If I have it handy. so that, yes, I have it here. Print this for tomorrow if you want to. If you print this, then inshallah, we are going to write our du'as on this. Okay? If you don't want to print, that's fine. You can write on your du'as on the notebook. Works either way. But I'll post it right now on the Facebook. And you guys can take the mic from me. Jazakallah khair for coming. Don't forget what
But we don't use Facebook. We don't use Facebook.
your mom has Facebook, no?
No, she doesn't use it.
Okay, I'll try to post it on Instagram. I don't know how to, but I'll try, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Don't forget me in your du'as, because these are the days of du'as and I need your du'as, okay? Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Welcome salam.
All right, thank you so much, Sister Zakia, for that amazing presentation. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get warmed up before we have a great presentation from Sister Fatima. So let's all get up for one moment. Come on now. Everybody stand up. We're going to, first let's start off by stretching. So you can take your arm like that. Start stretching a little bit. All right, hold this for a few seconds. All right, other way now. All right, amazing. You can, other way again. All right. Now we're going to do a fun little running, jumping jacks. So, or just we're going to jump. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's jump. Alright, see, whoever can jump the highest gets the prize. You know, if she's having fun. Continue standing there. Yeah. Right. Awesome. Okay. Let's all sit down now. It looks like people are very tired today. I know I am. So, but yeah, still, hope you guys had fun. Hope your blood is flowing now. Inshallah, now we're going to move on to Sister Fatima's presentation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How is everyone? Good, I hope.
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. Okay, so today we are doing gem number. Does anyone remember what gem we are on?
Is it gem number 9?
Yes, exactly. Good job, mashallah. Okay, today is actually going to be a very special one because, as you know, it is the last night before the 10 last nights start. So we're going to be learning about Laylatul Qadr. Okay, as always, we will start with a riddle. So, sleeping during the day, I hide away. Watchful through the night, I open at dawn's light. But only for the briefest time do I shine, and then I hide away and sleep throughout the day. Think of that.
Is it the sun?
It's something to do with the sun, but they're very close. It's something to do with this.
Is it a light bulb?
Mm-mm.
Or a star?
Mm-mm. It has to do with the sun, but it's like, what is the sun doing? Sleeping during the day, I hide away. Watchful through the night, I open at dawn's light.
Sunset?
Sunrise. So close to me, huh? It's the sunrise. Okay. It was kind of a hard one. It's sunrise. Okay, so today we're going to be learning about the night of decree, which is Laylatul Qadr. Does anyone know the Surah Al-Qadr? Surah Al-Qadr? Anyone? Yeah, Aman and Hania, you know it? That's good, mashallah. It's actually a very beautiful surah, and we are going to listen to it right now because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made an entire surah about this amazing event. Okay, let's hope this works. Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر.
That's so beautiful, mashallah. Okay, so let me share my screen again. Okay, so now let's go through the translation. Ayah 1 says, "Indeed, it is we who sent this Quran down on the night of decree." And what will make you realize what the night of decree is? The night of decree is better than 1,000 months. That night, the angels and the Holy Spirit descend by the permission of their Lord for every decreed matter. It is all peace until the break of dawn. Okay, so this is the night of decree, which is Laylatul Qadr. And it's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kind of like sees what's going to be happening for the next year. So we're going to talk more about Qadr. But does anyone know how much Laylatul Qadr is worth? Like how much is it? Yeah, worth. Yes, Fatima.
More than 1,000 months.
Exactly. It's more than 1,000 months. That's so much, isn't it? That's 83 years and 4 months. That's so much. And just that one night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala counts it for that many years. SubhanAllah. Okay. So, and this is the time we've been learning about our du'as, right? So this is the time when we make dua, we can change our destiny. We can change our life. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is even asking us to. You know how every night he comes to the lowest heaven to ask us what we want, and he listens to us. So on this night, it's no different, and we can make dua and change our life. So it's kind of our new year. So we can make our dua change, make, I guess, not resolutions, but like dua for the next year that can totally change it however you want. So whatever you want for the next year, make sure you make dua for it. There's so many different things we can do on Laylatul Qadr. And because it's in the last 10 nights, let me give you an example first of all. Does anyone know what a war horse does, like in battle? Does he run towards the war or like away from the war?
Run towards the war.
Yes. And in a race, at the end, you run faster or slower at the end of a race?
Faster.
Faster, right?
Faster.
So this is almost the end of Ramadan. So we should be running faster towards the end so that we can do it and end it off on the strongest note possible, right? So that we can have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's happiness and attain Jannah. Okay, so in this month, first of all, it's Laylatul Qadr, which is the night time, right? So there's something called Qiyam al-Layl, means standing in the night. Means it's very good to like stand and pray salah all during the night. Has anyone ever tried that before? Qiyam al-Layl?
I've tried that.
Yeah, is it hard? Is it so late in the night?
Not too much.
Yeah, I did that too once. It was kind of fun. Okay. So when is it? first of all, it's in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, which are coming. This is I think, the 11th night. We still have 10 nights, right? That starts from tomorrow or today. I'm just a little bit confused. Tonight. Okay. And most of all, tonight is the first night, right? Of the last 10 nights, like after Maghrib.
Tonight is 19th, 20th, and then
Oh,
20th.
so it's
not
tomorrow?
19th and then 20th.
Okay. And most of all, it's going to be, well, sometimes it's in the odd nights, preferably. So even if it's not an odd night, you should do your worship, make dua, read Quran as much as possible. Don't waste any time in any of these last 10 nights, because we have to try and end off on the strongest note, remember? Okay, so everyone knows how Ramadan is the month of the Quran, right? How the Quran got revealed in this month. And Laylatul Qadr is the beginning of this revelation. So this is when it starts. We're not actually sure when Laylatul Qadr is, but it is in the last 10 nights. Okay, so what is Qadr? Remember I said we were going to look into it? Laylatul Qadr has Qadr in it, right? Night of decree, night of destiny. So Qadr, some scholars define Qadr in context as destiny or as decree. And to them, it means that it's the night in which the destiny of each person is decided. It would be in this night in which a person's provisions, we talked about provisions, lifespan, and all these really important matters will be sealed for this entire year. So that's why it's really important that we make dua on this night. Even if we don't know when it is, we know it's in the last 10 nights, right? Okay. So as we always do a dua, this one actually comes with the hadith. Aisha Razatullah Anha reported, I said, O Messenger of Allah, if I know which night is the night of decree, what should I say during it? And the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, say, O Allah, you are forgiving, you love to forgive, so forgive me. And does anyone know this dua? Allahumma innaka afuwan tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna.
Yeah, I know it.
It's actually a really famous one.
I actually had it memorized like a long time ago.
That's good, mashallah. Yes, Aman and Hanya, you know it too? Yeah, it's a really good one. Oh Allah, you are the most forgiving. You love forgiveness, so forgive me. SubhanAllah, so beautiful. Ameen. Okay. So I just want to leave you off with a couple of things. So a very short class. But first of all, worship as much as you can in these last 10 nights. And don't waste any time, because each second is 23 months. 23 months, I think. And as we talked about earlier, make dua as much as possible, because we are going to be making our duas in these times. Remember, we're going to print that PDF. Sister Zakia is going to teach us how to do them correctly. Yes, inshallah. And that is it from me. Jazakallah khair, everyone, for coming today. And I will see you tomorrow. Jazakallah khair.
You're muted.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Okay, Assalamu alaikum. I just want to say thank you, Sister Fatima, for that wonderful presentation. Thank you for whoever said that I was muted. You guys can hear me there. The people that did want to see the PDF of that dua journal, it's in the chat, so you can just hover over that and press click just to download it. That if you want that dua journal, and inshallah, don't forget, take those notes for tomorrow. Because obviously you definitely want to have that dua list to ask all those amazing duas. And we will see you tomorrow. Okay? Assalamu alaikum. See you tomorrow. Walaikum assalam.
Islam.